first of all, super cool hair. Can I just say? First of Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jyoti and just me. So we're carrying on with this week's reactions, and it is very exciting because Coke Studio Bharat is back. And like I said in the last one, Kya Kar Kori Mol ka reaction, they're finally getting it. You know what it is. They're getting it. They're getting it. They're on the right track, and they're kind of releasing songs with more, with a regular frequency now, which is also nice to see. And not just the frequency, but also the quality and the content is just. Yakar Korimol is so beautiful. I don't know how many times I've heard it, and of course that also introduced me to Alif and Noor Mohammed, and I covered another track of theirs called Ride Home. After that, if you haven't seen that, please go watch it. I have cried every single time I've heard that track. It's so beautiful. So yes, thank you to Coke Studio Bharat for bringing artists like that to the forefront. I am just so grateful that they're creating music the way they're creating, and I'm very excited about this one because I've heard. I mean, I've told people not to give me spoilers, so I haven't really got spoilers, but I have been told ki you're gonna not be disappointed. So that's enough for me to get hyped because the last one was so good. So okay, let's just quickly check this. This is a Kannada song. So it is from Charan Raj and Sanjith Hegde. I have heard of them. I must admit I haven't heard like their music, but I've definitely heard of them. Now it says, in a world where deception and false narratives are pervasive, speaking the truth takes immense courage as it holds so much power. Raja Harish Chandra, who appears in various texts and folklores as the epitome of truth, was a legendary king known for his unwavering commitment towards truth and justice, even when society opposed him. Yes, so we know this. Geejaga Hakki portrays life, I hope I pronounced that correctly, in a world driven by dishonesty and fake news, where choosing the right path means standing against everyone. With Sanjith Hegde, Gen Z's beloved playback singer from the Kannada industry, lending his euphonious voice, and Charan Raj as the producer, the song stands out with its unique tunes and dedication, showcasing the power of truth through music. We also have Prasanna Kumar Hegde, a popular Yakshagana artist, bringing the tales of Raja Harish Chandra to life. Oh, I like the theme, I like the context, I like the setting, I like the prelude. Let me just quickly see. Composer, arranger Sanjeet, lyricist Nagarjuna Sharma and Sanjith Hegde, creative producer Ankur Tiwari, production Charan Raj, Nishtula Murphy, Gautam Heber, Sanjith Hegde, mix and master Sujit Sridhar. Recorded at Prabhat Studio, Bangalore, Space Cat, Mumbai, 2BQ Chennai. Okay, lead vocals. So this is not live, is it? Lead vocal Sanjeev, synthesizer. Okay, synthesizer keys, Yakshagan. And I'm just seeing, okay, there's a mandolin, saz, and oud. Vagu Mazan. I like it. Every time there's an oud, I get very excited. I love that instrument. I grew up on it. Bass guitar, acoustic guitar, acoustic, electronic, harmonium, violin, harmonium, electronic. Okay, so, okay. Let's just get into it. Let's see what it's about. Right. 1, 2, 3, play. Oh, sorry, it didn't play. 1, 2, 3, play.
Coke Studio Bharat. Subscribe now.
ಘನದ ಸತ್ಯವ್ರತವು ಪಿರಿದಾಯ್ತಿಗ ಜಗದೊಳಗೆ ಘನದ ಸತ್ಯವ್ರತವು ಪಿರಿದಾಯ್ತಿಗ ಜಗದೊಳಗೆ
ಕಾಣದ ಕೈವಾಡ ಬಣ್ಣದ ಮುಖವಾಡ ಸತ್ಯದ ಅಲಂಕಾರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಹಂ ಎನ್ನುವ ಮಾರಾಟ ಅರಿವಿನ ಕಾದಾಟ ಸತ್ಯವೇ ಓಂಕಾರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಮೋಹಮಾಯ ಕರ್ಮವಯ್ಯ ಮಮಗರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಸರಣಿ ಸಮಗರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ರೂಲಿರುವಂತೆ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಬರ್ಮ ಮಗರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಸಮಗರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲುಂಟು ತೆರೆದಿಡು ಸತ್ಯದ ಕಟ್ಟು ಆರ್ಭಟ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಆತ್ಮದಿ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನ್ ಹುಡುಕು ಲೋಕದ ಕೈವಾಡ ಬಣ್ಣದ ಮುಖವಾಡ ಸತ್ಯದ ಅಲಂಕಾರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಎನ್ನುವ ಮಾರಾಟ ಅರಿವಿನ ಕಾದಾಟ ಸತ್ಯವೇ ಓಂಕಾರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಮಗರೆ ಸರ ನಿಜ ನಿಜ ಮಗರೆ ಸರ ನಿಧ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಸುಳ್ಳೆಯುವುದಿರುವಂತೆ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಸುಳ್ಳೆಯುವುದಿರುವಂತೆ
ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿ
ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಗೀಜ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಗೀಜ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಮಗರೆ ಸರ ನಿಜ ನಿಜ ಮಗರೆ ಸರ
Oh, oh my God. Yeah, still have the goosebumps. Just waiting for them to go. Coke Studio Bharat. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're getting it. You've got it. You've got it. Got it. So good. So good. Listen, Prasanna Kumar Hegde, he started his voice. Oh my God. So powerful. Right there. Immediate goosebumps. It didn't even wait. There was no like prelude. Just started with a bang, just hits you right there. And as someone who doesn't even understand the language and was following only through subtitles, it just hit so powerfully. So powerfully. I can't even, like, this is why I keep saying to you guys, language does not matter. It does not matter at all when it comes to music. Just look at the instrumentation in this. Just look at it. There was so much happening in this 3.5 minutes. I can't. Let me not even go to Sanjith right now. He's a whole other discussion. But okay, I have to listen to it again. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not even sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I have to play it again. Must be enjoyed one more time, and I'll be able to remember my talk points more. And we will, yeah. Chalo, 1, 2, 3, play.
Coke Studio Bharat. Subscribe now.
ಘನದ ಸತ್ಯವ್ರತವು ಪಿರಿದಾಯ್ತಿಗ ಜಗದೊಳಗೆ ಘನದ ಸತ್ಯವ್ರತವು ಪಿರಿದಾಯ್ತಿಗ ಜಗದೊಳಗೆ
Oh,
ಕಾಣದ ಕೈವಾಡ ಬಣ್ಣದ ಮುಖವಾಡ ಸತ್ಯದ ಅಲಂಕಾರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಹಂ ಎನ್ನುವ ಮಾರಾಟ ಅರಿವಿನ ಕಾದಾಟ ಸತ್ಯವೇ ಓಂಕಾರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಮೋಹಮಾಯ ಕರ್ಮವಯ್ಯ ಮಮಗರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಸರಣಿ ಸಮಗರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಸುಳ್ಳೆಯುವುದಿರುವಂತೆ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಬರ್ಮ ಮಗರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಸಮಗರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಸುಳ್ಳೆಯುವುದಿರುವಂತೆ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಬರ್ಮ
ಘನದ ಸತ್ಯವ್ರತವು ಪಿರಿದಾಯ್ತಿಗ ಜಗದೊಳಗೆ ಜಗದೊಳಗೆ
ನಾನ್ಯಾರು ಈ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಂಗಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗೋರು ಕ್ಷಣ ಮಾತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಎಂಬುವ ಆಟವೇ ವ್ಯರ್ಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲುಂಟು ತೆರೆದಿಡು ಸತ್ಯದ ಕಟ್ಟು ಆರ್ಭಟ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಆತ್ಮದಿ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನ್ ಹುಡುಕು ಲೋಕದ ಕೈವಾಡ ಬಣ್ಣದ ಮುಖವಾಡ ಸತ್ಯದ ಅಲಂಕಾರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಎನ್ನುವ ಮಾರಾಟ ಅರಿವಿನ ಕಾದಾಟ ಸತ್ಯವೇ ಓಂಕಾರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಸುಳ್ಳೆಯುವುದಿರುವಂತೆ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಸುಳ್ಳೆಯುವುದಿರುವಂತೆ
ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿ
ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಗೀಜಾಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿ
Oh, oh, so good. This song makes me want to buy a car now, just so I can go on a drive and loop it. Loop it in the car. The car is the best place to hear songs. I just need a car right now for this. This is like, yeah, serious investment thoughts are happening. This is, yeah, it was so good. So good. Okay, 1 second. I have to switch on the light. It's getting very dark. So 1 sec. Huh. Okay, I'm back. This is better, right? So I haven't opened my curtain today. It's too hot. I'm just trying to keep the room cool. And anyway, it was too dark. So here we are. Okay, where was I? It was so good. So good. The second time around, it was even better than the first time. The first time already, it was so good. Okay, let me start with the starting. Prasanna Kumar Hegde, like I said, his voice, oof, oof, oof. So freaking good. Yakshgan artist. I am so happy they brought him on. It just instantly, because you're like, what kind of song is this going to be? It just instant, it starts at 100. It doesn't even need time to reach 100. It starts at 100 because he was right there taking it to that level. So loved it. And I have to say, let me just quickly talk about the set and the whole like styling of it. I don't know why I pointed this out in earlier Coke Studio songs where I'm like, there were very subtle elements in terms of the lighting and the little things, right from their jackets to their, like his neck piece, Sanjeev's neck piece, necklace was so nice. And you guys know this, I just talked about chunky necklaces in a earlier video this week and how I don't like them at all. But when you have a neck piece like that, a necklace like that, and you style it like the way he did, so good, so classy. Like that's the word, classy. Keep it classy. Don't keep it loud. Don't keep it wannabe-ish. Don't keep it in that, look at me zone. This just looks so good, and he carried it off so well. So that's one. Even Prasanna's like whole like styling and sitting stance and everything. The backup vocalists, they are like, what do you call it? The flowers in their hair, the little like face drawing that they had. I think it was floral, if I'm not mistaken. All of that in their styling. So freaking good. Even the mandolin player, what is her name? Vagu. Vagu Mazan? Is that her? I think, yeah. Even her jacket, like with the gold, even the girl who was, first of all, it was really nice to see a female drummer, can I just say? Let me see if I can find her name. I'm trying to find her name. Mandolin Chendi Gulti. Very nice. Come on, there has to be. Percussion, Sunil Ramesh. Electronic drum kit, Arifa Rebello. I think that's her. That was an electronic drum kit, no? Huh. styling on point, so cool. Everyone just looked, it was like the perfect mix of like one of the bass player, he had like a little gold chain thingy happening on his sweater, on his shirt, and the little like subtle, it was just, there were just these subtle things, which is how just so classy and cool. Classy and cool. That's the combination. That's what it all looked like, and I loved it. So all of it was amazing. Um, yeah, the drummer definitely loved her neck piece and her like jacket. Is it like, is that a shirt? I can't tell. Charan Raj looked cool in his all black. Even let me just say, all black is a classic. Is my favorite. I'm usually in all black, as you all may know. Sanjith Hegde, first of all, super cool hair. Can I just say, first of all, I'm a huge fan of curly hair. Curly wavy hair is my favorite. And he just, I mean, you all know I'm a huge Timothy Chalamet fan, right? His hair has a lot to do with it. So I'm just saying, Sajid's hair was killing it. I loved it. And then his like all black with white sneaker styling with that very like classy, understated necklace. Classy and cool. So that aside, the look and the set and all that aside, which was lovely, every single person on this track, every single musician, and every single vocalist. Oh, excellence, just excellence. It was, this is what I've been saying from the start about Coke Studio. It needs to bring um, themes that are very real and from the land and from the soil and very rooted in just um, real thoughts, like there was a part where it was, I mean, through and through, of course, the whole thing was um very amazing, but there were these lines, why don't you just, if the truth is within you, you have all the answers within you, just untie the knots of truth and see your chaos will end. And there was another one, the 1 second. I'm just trying to find the. It's just, the joy on their faces, especially Sanjeet's, was so contagious. So contagious. You could just see like they're all jamming and they're having a blast, and the plays they're doing with their individual instruments, is just creating this perfect harmonious play. I loved it. Oh my God. Oh my God. It makes me want to learn Kannada. I was just loving the vibe so much. It was as cool as it was traditional. Not that traditional is not cool, but like what I'm trying to say, the whole like melting point of all the different vibes was so amazing, so perfect. Because as soon as Prasanna finished his line and the electronic-ish thing started and the beat kicked in, oh, beautiful. You're like, ye kya vibes aa rahi hai cans mein. So that, and I have to say, like, Sanjeet, man, he's so freaking good. His voice is like, I'm not surprised he's like a super popular playback singer. He is, right? That's what I know of him. I am really not surprised, because he has the kind of voice that can just melt hearts, and that can just break the barrier of language and cut through, you know? So that is just amazing. And because you can see that he's just completely enjoying himself, he's got such a strong performer presence, and that's not easy. His like mastery over his vocals is so strong, and so there, he doesn't need to worry about it. He can just move, he can laugh, he can smile, he can like head bang, he can look at the musicians and just like vibe with them. He can do whatever, but he will not falter in his vocals and his delivery of the song anywhere. So that is who you call, someone who's someone who's kind of worked on their craft with diligence and knows their shit, basically. So that's what came across. And now coming to the music arrangement of it, I was surprised to see um first of all, before we got into the song itself, I read whatever music instruments are going to feature, and I was surprised to see the oud and the mandolin. Of course, there's going to be guitar and bass and drums and percussion, but then there's harmonium, there's violin, there was one like was the this thing that was kept on the side. Was that the mandolin? I think it was. Um, and then of course you have the keys happening, you have the synthesis, you have so much happening. Oh yeah, Saz. I don't know what the Saz is. Did I miss seeing it somewhere? I don't know. But you'll have to tell me what the Saz and Hakken is. But so much happening in that zone, but blended in with each other so well. There was a point where the camera was showing the guitar and the oud like doing their thing together. It just sounded so harmonious, and like the oud is not an easy instrument to kind of just blend into the arrangement because it's a very strong sound that it has. So at some point it will kind of stick out, but it didn't for some reason. Every time I've heard it, it usually gets a solo piece, a solo moment, or it kind of sticks out as the main instrument or the main sound. Here, it didn't do that at all. It just very smoothly, effortlessly sort of blended in into the whole arrangement. I loved it. And then, of course, they did all these like different pause moments. There was one in the middle, and then also right at the end when the song ended. Of just beautiful, yeah. I don't know. I'm just blabbing now, but I can't get enough of this track. I don't want to compare this with Kya Kar Kori Mol and do the whole favorite thing because I was in a very different emotional zone. This is in a very different zone in terms of theme and thought. But I would have to say if it comes down to um, a song that gets the arrangement part of it right, perfectly right, with a lot of different influences coming in and blending in together to make one smooth sound, then this would be that song that I would recommend to everyone. I just freaking loved, and I think like major props to Charan Raj for that and his obviously crew on the production. Maya sound, I think, yeah, Gautam and Nishthula and Sanjeev, of course. Listen, Sanjeev is also on the production. What is this? He is multi-talented, this boy. I like it. He's also one of the lyricists. What? Listen, I'm a fan. I'm a new fan. Love it. I can't get over the gajras in their hair and the floral face drawings of the chorus singers. Oh, and big this thing to the the children in the chorus, the ad libs. So obviously, certain elements of the song have been recorded beyond this. I'm gonna just say this was a live recording because it definitely looked like they were all singing live, and just for the peace of my soul, so I'm gonna give it that benefit of the doubt and say yes, it was done live. But obviously, some pieces were added later and recorded and mixed later. And of course, if they have kids, then they must have recorded them offline. So props to that element. Whoever thought of it, whoever thought of adding the children chorus, uh, that was some brilliant thinking on your part. Brilliant, because as soon as that happened, it kind of it brought in this element of um, innocence to the heavy lyrics that were being said, because the lyrics kind of sound like an older person giving you life advice and speaking a lot of life truths. And then when the children come in, it kind of just immediately lightens the zone of the song and the song's music and arrangement and even the vibe of Sanjeev and like all the other singers. While they're doing very traditional bowls and all of that, the vibe of the track is very chill. It's very vibey. So just adding that little sprinkle of the children chorus bit was a brilliant move, I have to say. It just balanced everything. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. So loved these little elements are what make a track, so it's such a pleasure to dissect and bisect and try and figure out the different elements of which I love doing. So when you kind of like have all these little, I get very excited, as you can tell. So love it, love it. Listen, this is one of those tracks from Coke Studio Bharat that I am going to be very proud to show friends over here and just people who are not Indian and people who I want to introduce the culture to. Freaking hell, absolute fire. Just fire, full like chord is happening over here. I'm feeling very proud. I'm feeling very happy. This is what I wanted from Coke Studio from day one, and they are getting it. And Sanjeev, though, I'm just following right now. I'm just going to go follow him अभी के अभी Instagram पे. ये क्या कर रहे हैं भाई साहब, बहुत ही talented है. Love it. Okay, chalo, let me know if you liked it, whether the language is a barrier for you to enjoy music, whether you couldn't vibe with it because of it, or you really, you were able to surpass that and enjoy this. I feel like I really need to I need to go back to Bangalore. It's making me, this is the thing, the song is so good, it's making me want to buy a car, it's making me want to go back to Bangalore because I love that city, I miss it. As so many thoughts in my head right now. So I'm gonna stop It's going on all my playlists. Let me know what you thought of it. Comment below. Drop me a DM with other recommendations. I'm there on Instagram and Twitter. And that's how you support the channel. Please do hit the post button. Take care of yourself.
Geejaga